Em 1997, saía para o mundo Fallout 1. Lançado pela Interplay, o jogo era um RPG eletrônico que se passava no futuro retroapocalíptico de 2077. Esse foi o primeiro jogo do tipo, mas ele já era um tipo de segunda versão do RPG Wasteland, que envolvia também alguns desenvolvedores da Interplay. No ano seguinte, foi lançado Fallout 2. Desta vez, o projeto foi tocado pela Black Isle Studio, que era a divisão da Interplay para RPGs. Eles também são responsáveis pela série Baldur's Gate e Planescape Torment. Mas, em 2003, puxaram a tomada da Black Isle. E com isso, o sonho de algumas continuações, entre eles Fallout 3, desapareciam no ar. Foi só por volta de 2004 que tivemos novamente notícias quando a Bethesda comprou os direitos do jogo. E chegando em 2008, a Bethesda lançou o Fallout 3. Mas diferente do que poderíamos imaginar, nada da versão da Black Isle foi aproveitada. Esse protótipo de Fallout 3 da Black Isle hoje é conhecido como Van Buren, e você pode achar algumas demos desse jogo cancelado por aí. Mas infelizmente para o lore do jogo, esse episódio foi esquecido. De fato, apesar de Fallout 3 se basear nos jogos originais, algumas coisas mudaram. E eu acho que foi muito esperto por parte deles ter mudado para uma outra região dos Estados Unidos para começar a história. Dessa vez, nosso personagem se encontra em Washington, D.C. E isso deixa as consequências do primeiro e segundo no jogo em locais mais distantes. A jogabilidade foi transformada de um RPG eletrônico top-down, com elementos de jogos de estratégia tático, para um FPS, e com alguns elementos de RPG. E isso é muito triste para mim. Mas felizmente temos a opção de terceira pessoa, que apesar de ser um pouco mais feinha, é o jeito que eu gosto de jogar. Mas apesar das mudanças, Fallout tem algumas histórias interessantes para nos contar. E é aí que começamos nossa nova aventura, agora em Washington, em Fallout 3.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Nosso personagem nasceu em 2238. Lembrando que os eventos de Fallout 2 começam em 2241.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl? It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. A beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about... That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up. You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just a...
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine.
E
Hang on.
para nossa infelicidade, nossa mãe morre durante o parto, deixando-nos aos cuidados de nosso pai,
Look
James.
straight into the light, pal.
James and his cheerly chatter.
Decorations,
May your future be bright, boys.
this place will feel
Quando
just
demos
like
nossos
home
primeiros
here,
passos pelo abrigo,
Come on.
em que nos encontramos, James nos conta
Your
um pouco
mother's
sobre nossa mãe
favorite passage.
e reforça a passagem da Bíblia favorita dela.
21:6. I am Alpha and Omega.
Apocalipse 21, versículo 6.
I will give unto him that is
E
athirst
disse-me
of the
mais,
water
está
of life
cumprido.
freely.
Eu sou o Alfa e o Ômega,
Right, come on.
o
Let's go see if your
princípio
little
e o
friend
fim.
Mother wants to play.
A quem quer que tiver sede, de graça lhe darei a água da fonte da vida. E então, quando fizemos 10 anos, chegou o momento importante da vida de todo cidadão do Abrigo 101.
Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
E aqui descobrimos uma mudança no Pip-Boy. A versão dos Fallout 1 e 2 são o Pip-Boy 2000, enquanto aqui no 3 temos o Pip-Boy 3000. A primeira diferença que temos é que esta aqui fica presa ao pulso, quando a versão anterior era uma espécie de tablet. A versão 3000 também tem alguns atributos a mais, que veremos mais pra frente.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. I wish I was 10.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
Ótima festa, Marta. Obrigado por fazer isso por mim.
You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess.
Eu não faço ideia.
Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak. Issue 14. And with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
Enjoying yourself? Happy birthday, Sonny.
Happy birthday! I hope you appreciate the effort Amata put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason.
Ela fez um ótimo trabalho, mas você poderia ter ajudado um pouco mais, não acha?
I do not allow the fact that Amata is my daughter to compromise my position as overseer. I gave her all the appropriate paternal encouragement, of course, but I could not contribute extra vault resources. That is simply what my position requires. No more, no less. I know Amata understands that perfectly well.
Enjoying yourself?
Hey!
Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
Ah, não precisa dar nada, Sra. Palmer.
Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents? I was 10 once, believe it or not. My goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am rambling on again, and you listening so politely. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. No sharing required today.
Happy birthday, Nosebleed.
Time to cut the cake.
Andy, wait!
How's it going, pal?
Eu acho que não era bem assim que era pra cortar o bolo.
3,000 A models?
No.
What piece of junk?
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from old lady Palmer.
A Sra. Palmer disse que eu não preciso dividir, porque é meu aniversário.
Mrs. Palmer said I didn't have to share. Who's talking about sharing, moron? I want the whole thing. Now, are you gonna give me that sweet roll, or am I gonna have to give you a knuckle sandwich?
Você parece faminto. O que foi? Sua mãe bebeu todos os tickets de refeição de novo?
Don't you talk about my mom, you little punk.
I
Sorry.
can get wind it up
People
every
always enjoy my...
Hold still, punk.
Besides, that friend of yours could use a reminder
Butch,
that life
what do you
is
think
not
you're
all
doing? Leave him
fun and
alone.
games.
What are you looking at, dork face?
This is
You all right,
supposed
son?
to be
How's it
a
going, pal?
party,
He
you
didn't
know?
hurt you, did he?
Fun?
Look,
You should
Butch,
try it sometime,
I
Daddy.
don't think his
You
puny
might
arm
like
is
it.
strong enough to...
What's Butch's problem, anyway? I can't believe he tried to start a fight at your own birthday party. What a jerk.
Ah, foi culpa minha. Você sabe como é fácil deixar o Butch irritado.
You never learn, do you? You can't help shooting your mouth off even when you know it's gonna get you a bloody nose. Uh-oh, your dad is giving me a look. I better let everybody else have a turn with the birthday boy.
to whip that Pip boy.
Do you think we surprised?
This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Balloons, party hats. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic tricks? And we all played Hunt the Mutant in the atrium? Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party. Too bad, man. It was really fun.
Tim?
Cara,
I'm sure of it,
como é bom
never
ter
suspected a thing.
amigos.
Now go on.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party and everything. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time, but you don't take that seriously, right? Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
Enjoy yourself.
Hey, how
Yeah.
about...
I'm glad you could make it. Wow, the Pip Boy.
How do you like that Pip Boy, son? Fit all right and everything?
Eu odeio. Como me desfaço dele?
Get it off? Why in the world would you want to do that? Your Pip Boy's the best friend you'll ever have. Besides, you can't get it off. Biometric seals, etc. I could tell you some stories about trying to take them off the old folks. Ah, well, that's hardly a fit subject for a kid's birthday party. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Pretty soon you'll wonder how you ever got along without it.
Claro, como quiser. Você me trouxe algum presente de aniversário?
Here I am going on about your Pip Boy, and I clean forgot about your present. Here you go. Happy birthday. It's not much, but I hope you like it.
It really makes
How's it
E
you
aí
look all grown up.
ganhamos um boné de beisebol.
Are you all right? Is Butch giving you a hard time again?
Na verdade, fui eu quem começou. É fácil deixá-lo bravo.
Please don't do that. I know you don't like Butch, but if you start picking fights with him, how are you any better? Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, but don't go looking for trouble. There's trouble enough in this world without adding to it. Well now, that's more than enough lecturing for a birthday party. Go on and enjoy yourself.
Balão vermelho, sozinho. Isso me lembra uma outra coisa.
The
Jonas?
Vulcan?
Sure thing, Officer.
Bom, agora que acabamos, nosso pai disse que Jonas é um presente surpresa. Então, vamos lá. Mas, quando estávamos saindo, Beatriz nos chama para conversar.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Sim, meu pai e a Mata me deram uma grande festa, não é mesmo?
They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem, just for you. I hope you like it.
Obrigado. Tem mais alguma coisa para mim?
Don't be silly. One poem per birthday, that's my rule. If I gave you 2, think how jealous Butch would be.
You and your snakes and rats and
You have a nice time?
Olhando o Big Boy, nós podemos ler o poema. Paredes frias, aço impenetrável, asfixia, condenação. Mãozinhas tateando na incerteza subterrânea. Mãe? Pai? Estou morto? Não, renascido em fluorescência purificadora. Surge um rosto forte e masculino. Pai para mim, pai de todos. Supervisionado nossas vidas, nossa eternidade. A dureza da disciplina, a dureza do amor. Obediência, meu salvador. Larva para crisálida, crisálida para operária. Zumbindo, como uma colmeia de aço. O 10 está dentro do 101. É significativo, enfim. Até que a cinza escorra das paredes para o cabelo, para a alma. Depois, sono eterno, o doce sono da incineração.
Did you read your poem yet? Oh my
Eu acho
goodness.
que é um poema meio tenebroso para uma criança de 10 anos, não? Bom, o que estávamos fazendo mesmo? Até fiquei perdido. O presente surpresa.
Try to look
Vamos.
like mom. You guys can do better than that.
Nós podemos andar quase livres pelo abrigo, mas não tão livres. Tem poucas salas que podemos acessar, a não ser pela sala do gerador, onde encontramos Jonas.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
Meu pai disse que eu podia descer aqui.
Hey, relax. I was just teasing. Listen, now that you're 10, you don't have to take guff like that from grown-ups anymore. Got it? Hold on one more minute. I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Are you ready for your surprise?
Que tipo de surpresas?
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try?
Aqui? Não podemos disparar a arma aqui?
We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on.
Happy birthday, buddy. I hope you have fun with it.
Não tem como me dar uma arma de verdade? Rifle de chumbinho é coisa de maricas.
Maybe so. But you still better not let the overseer see you carrying that around. That's a real gun as far as he's concerned.
What's gotten into you? Jonas worked hard on your present. The least you could do is be polite for 5 minutes. Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want.
Que seja, uma escopeta seria melhor.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Maybe you haven't grown up as much as I thought. If you don't want it, I'm sure I can find someone who does. Go ahead. Try out your new gun on those targets over there.
Deixa eu ver como isso aqui funciona. Ixi.
What in God's name is wrong with you?
Foi mal. Vamos lá.
Careful, it's a rat roach. Think you can take care of that with your BB gun? Just aim and shoot. You'll be fine.
E de brinde ainda matamos uma barata.
Good work. That's one less rat roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with a big game hunter.
Smile.
Different parts.
E então avançamos mais 6 anos. E continuaremos no próximo episódio.
Revelation 20.